What up, y'all? I'm back. This is the second video that I am making today because I said, what the hey, school is about to start, so I might as well start my back to school series. I decided I was going to do this about last week, and of course it's going to be the college version because I do attend the #1 HBCU in the nation, Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. Okay, honey, yes, FAMU is on the map. Third generation Rattler, going into my third year of college. I'm a junior, y'all. What's good? That's crazy. Now, if you're an incoming freshman or if you are already in college, this is something I feel as though you can still take and learn from, because I'm just going to be talking about peer pressure in college. And I feel as though peer pressure falls in the same category as finding yourself and staying true to yourself. So let's just get this started, okay? I feel like peer pressure is such a taboo subject to talk about because people don't think it's real in college. I think that people expect it to be some over dramatized scenario where people are like, do it, do it, do it. And that's not how it always plays out. It doesn't take someone to be in your face to directly tell you to do something for it to be peer pressure. Literally, all that peer pressure is the feeling of pressure by your surrounding peers and by the energy that you are surrounding yourself with. It's simple as going to a party, everybody smoking some ganja, and they pass it to you, and you are in this conflicted position like, oh my goodness, do I hit it or do I quit it? It's as simple as having your core values and your character challenged. It is such a tricky thing because if you aren't all the way intact and strong in your core beliefs and your inner principles, it's gonna be a rocky road. And there's nothing wrong with that because some people slip into being an off-purpose person. Some people experience things that don't honor what they believe in and their certain principles and stuff. Freshman year of college, I got offered to drink, you know, quite a few times, and it was never a take this drink, you better drink it. It was never like that. It was literally, sometimes people don't even say anything, it's just, you want to shut, no, okay. And when you say no, the world is not in. When you say no, you are not the outcast, you know what I'm saying? If you do feel like that in certain situations and in certain environments, you should not be there. You should feel comfortable in your own skin. You should feel comfortable doing what you usually do, being who you are. And if the people around you don't accept that, then you need to bounce. Just simply leave that kind of atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? Because there are certain kind of atmospheres and certain kind of environments that create this kind of energy where they think everything that they believe in and everything that they say should go. Like, it's really messed up. Like, for an example, I remember one of my friends, I invited her to a party, Juice Jam, y'all. Juice Jam, yes, I went to Juice Jam. And it was really fun. Like, if y'all want to hear about that, I'll tell you about that in another video, so comment down below. But anyways, I invited her to come to this party with me because both of us, we are not partiers, we don't party like that. And she was like, no, you know, I don't like that kind of environment. I'm not comfortable because guys just want to just hump up on me and just want to make me dance with them, and I just don't want to do that. And I was like, well, girl, you don't have to do that. You can dance solo. We can dance together. You do not have to dance on any kind of man. And she was like, no, but you have to though. And I was like, no, you don't, because if a guy tries it, I'll punch him in his throat. Simple. Just because things are normalized in a certain setting doesn't mean it has to be normal for you. You do not have to accept the things that everybody else accepts. So I told her, no, you can come to this party with me and we can dance and we can have a good time without you feeling like you have to dance on anybody. Because people start to feel entitled and people start to force their beliefs and their ways of thinking on you because so many other people do it too. I know it's like a hard and it's a tricky situation to be in because all these other people are thinking this way and you're the only one thinking this way. There's this quote my favorite quote by Chris Gardner, and it reads, "Who you are, what's important to you, how you live, and your values should never be negotiable, compromised, and should never settle." When you go to college, there are going to be trying times where you have to tap into yourself and be like, hold on, I cannot negotiate my core value. I cannot negotiate my self-worth right now just because everybody else is doing this certain thing. You don't have to do what everybody else does. I'd rather y'all be real than be fake and uncomfortable just to please others. There should never be a point in your life where you feel as though you need to meet certain people at a certain level just to please them and just to make them feel comfortable around you and just to make them, you know, accept you and stuff. Like, you shouldn't have to do anything to be accepted by people. You know, if they don't accept you as you are and as you come, then they just need to leave themselves. And don't be afraid of walking away in a setting that they don't accept you at, because maybe it's just not your setting. Now, I'm not saying, please don't get it confused or misconstrue what I'm trying to tell you or explain to you. You don't have to force your beliefs or your principles either on people and situations and environments. So I want to tell you guys a time where I have experienced that. It was nothing dramatic, guys. Don't get too excited. It's not a story time. Like I said, I go to the #1 HBCU in the nation, and there's this thing about HBCUs, I feel as though all across the nation, where they take great pride in how they dress and in their fashion, and it's a lot of effort given to how they look and their appearance and stuff like that. I appreciate and I support those people who literally go out into the world like, this is my runway and I am going to rip it. Like, do your thing. That's dope. That's what's up. For me, when I came into college, fall of 2015, my freshman year, I did not give a frick about that kind of stuff. Like, and I still don't. Like, I care about how I look, obviously. I'm just a simple person. I'm a simple gal. I don't wear any makeup, and if I ever do, it's only to make sure these eyebrows are slayed and snatched and to cover up some blemishes. I like the simple things in life. Me being comfortable in the bombest outfit feeds my soul more than me like having my face beat with heels. That was just never me. That was never my routine, you know what I'm saying? But by the end of my freshman year, I was over here literally like meditating on how to beat my face and meditating on making sure I could freaking wear heels and look good when I walk in. I've only worn heels maybe 4 times in my life, including the time when I was a child and I had them little baby heels. I was literally prioritizing the makeup and the heels and the clothes and all this stuff, and I've never done that in my life. And now that I look back on it, I realize how much of a product of my environment I turned out to be. When you're around people at FAMU, like I literally tweeted this. If I can find my tweet, I'm gonna post it in this video. I literally remember tweeting like, wow, when you go to FAMU, like, they really just move you to like step your fashion game up, you know what I'm saying? And it's so innocent, but it's so wrong at the same time, because it's like you start to listen and pay attention to the outside more than you start to pay attention to the inside, to what initially fed your soul, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're out here just like, nah, like, I'm just not getting fulfilled by dressing basic and dressing simple anymore, then fine, then be it. But if that is not authentically you making this decision coming from your authentic self, then you don't need to change and you don't need to become something that you're not. You just don't need to change. It may feel as though you do at this time because that's just what you're focused on, but I promise you, once you bring that focus back within and you realize what always fed your soul, you'll realize that it's not that serious and it's not that important. And that is what I learned. And it is about to storm, so I'm going to wrap up this video. I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to encourage you all to be yourself, discover yourself, fall in love with the process of knowing yourself and getting to know yourself. You know, take a break from getting to know others and start to get to know yourself, because like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, when you start to listen to the outside voices, you start to neglect your own. And that's the most dangerous thing you can do, because it will always be your voice that is number one. Once you get to a space where you have lined up your principles and you have lined up your priorities in life, you create this force field around you where these outside expectations and these outside influences no longer bother you. They no longer sway you in any kind of direction anymore. You're so strong in your core, and that is the beauty of getting to know yourself. If you like this video topic and you have something to say, remember, I love discussion, so start one in the comment section. Give me some recommendations on what you want to see and hear about back to school series, about college. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Stay positive, stay beautiful, and stay blessed.